sun is shining.
Hello and welcome into Daytime Alabama. I'm Wendy Garner and David Lamb is off on vacation. So pleased that one of our favorites, Scott Jones, could join us. Thanks so much.
This is great. It's nice being in David's big boy seat.
Yeah, normally we've been coming to your home,
That's right?
And now you get to kind of fill out the studio.
Yeah.
Of course, Scott is former food editor for Southern Living. You have a great blog, Jones is Hungry right now. And I thought it would be great also for you to be here to share with us. I had a kitchen mishap. This week, a very bad one. I actually had multiple ones.
But you still completed the recipes, though, I understand.
Well, my husband completed the one that this happened on. But yeah, I was opening a can of pumpkin, so I'm embarrassed to be with you after something like that happened.
We've all cut ourselves. That's the, you know.
You did try and make me feel better. You said it's happened to you before,
It happens to me all the time.
Does it?
Yeah.
Okay. You just grin and bear it and just... The show must go on,
That's right. That's right. You
The
find a bandage,
recipe.
you know, you get one of the kids to run to the Band-Aid
Well, this requires
container.
stitches, but that's okay.
I haven't had to have stitches yet.
A little bit of a different story, knock on wood,
That's right.
Yeah. Well, but one thing that also happened, I was making pumpkin pies. You would think I was this big cook, and I'm really not, but I was making pumpkin pies this weekend, and I didn't have evaporated milk.
Right.
And so I mentioned to you, I had to go scrambling online, how can I make this pumpkin pie without evaporated milk? And I found another recipe.
Right.
And you have people that contact you for that reason all the time.
That's right.
I didn't think to call you.
Well, I won't take that as a hit against our friendship, but I would encourage you, if you get into a jam, before you take your frustration out on a can of pumpkin,
Yes.
Give me a call or shoot
Okay.
me an email, or you can go to my Facebook page and send me a question, and it comes right to my phone. But
Do you do stitches also?
I don't, but there's a pediatric ER doc in the neighborhood. She can stitch you up, staple your hand up.
No, but you did have, there was a woman from Tennessee who was making, what was it, sweet
She was
potato?
making sweet potato casserole, and this was kind of the 11th hour. And apparently she had made this beautiful spread, you know, all the stuff she wanted to make.
Thanksgiving.
But the one thing her family has to have every Thanksgiving is sweet potato casserole.
Of course.
So she gets down to assembling everything, and she realizes she's out of brown sugar and doesn't know what to do. And so she sent me this desperate message saying, please help me, what can I do? And so I told her.
And she's from Tennessee.
She is. And I said, well, you know, if you have molasses in the pantry and some granulated sugar, you take about a cup of sugar and about a tablespoon or two of molasses, and you put it in a food processor and buzz it up for about 30 seconds until it's combined, and you have brown sugar.
That's awesome. And really kind of for that sweet potato, it's the brown sugar and the pecans on the top,
Yes, what makes it all yummy. Yeah,
That's
it's what gives it that wonderful dessert
Actually,
quality.
your tip may even taste better with the molasses in there.
Well, it's fun because you can control the amount of sweetness that you want, and
that's true.
that kind of real earthy quality that molasses has.
So I'm going to put you on the spot. What are some of the staples, you know, this holiday time of year? What are some of those must-haves like evaporated milk or brown sugar that we should have in our pantry?
I'm a big fan of Wondra. I don't know if you know Wondra, but it's kind of that old school, comes in a...
Is that marshmallow fluff? No. What?
Wendy, I must come to your house. Wondra is like really super fine flour, and it comes in this kind of blue cardboard container, and it's perfect for making gravies. You know, you just add a couple of tablespoons.
Flour.
It's refined flour.
Okay.
It's nothing special. It's like going back 20 years. It's probably what your grandma used.
Okay.
But now it's that's like one of my little secret weapons. So if you need to make gravy real quick or thicken something up, add a little Wondra to the...
Kind of like cornstarch.
Kind of, but just better, and it doesn't get all gloopy and gelatinous like cornstarch. Or you could add a big jar of fluff. I mean, that would be good too. Sure.
Yeah.
Next time, fluff is actually good for closing cuts as well. You might try a little bit of that.
Yeah, I like it. Okay, we're going to get some more tips from you. I know you're going to stick around, maybe reluctantly, right? Coming up, we're going to take you to the Birmingham Zoo. Zoo Light Safari, a great tradition this time of year. Stay with us. Before we go, Scott Jones, you'll be back with us again tomorrow, right?
Indeed.
You have a great blog and website, Jones is Hungry. Okay, so I asked you the must-haves in our pantry for the holiday season. You mentioned something I've never heard of before.
Wondra.
Wondra. What about evaporated milk, condensed milk, brown sugar?
Those are all good. Condensed milk's great. I love to put it in coffee when I'm not putting it in dessert. That's always good. Having extra vegetables on hand, extra carrots, extra onions, extra celery.
See, I'm thinking sweets.
Okay. Semi-sweet chocolate morsels are always good to have on hand. Can't
it's
have
always,
enough of those.
Don't we just love the baking and our families now, our children, we're creating new traditions.
It
for
makes the
them.
house smell wonderful.
It does. It's perfect for this time of year. Well, thanks so much again. Jones is Hungry. You can check out his blog and much more, and we'll see you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.